GM and welcome to a new video. Let's talk about Yaps by Kaito. This is part 3 of this video series. The first two videos are this one where I started out using Kaito. I show you how to sign up and how the platform works in this video. Then I managed to get my first Yaps. I posted this video 2 weeks ago. I had 1.43 Yaps and now the platform is getting more and more traction. Even Vitalik Buterin signed up and directly jumped on place 2 in the 48-hour leaderboard and also in the 24-hour leaderboard. He's in second place and I managed to end up with over 13 Yaps. I wanted to give you a short update on what happened in the last 2 weeks since I posted the last video in terms of Kaito and Yaps, because there have been some changes that are also tweeted about, but I wanted to give the summary here as well, and then how I managed to get the Yaps. First of all, what updates do we have? In the Kaito Connect, you should make sure to vote. You can put all your Yaps and your smart followers to vote. You can choose now between the Yapper votes. This is for the Yaps and the smart followers. And if you own the Genesis NFT, then you are also able to vote now and you have a big voting power there. One Genesis NFT currently gives you over 70,000 holder votes. But if you want to vote with your Yapper votes, then you just click on continue and then you can put your votes. I have them all locked up. I only gained one new smart follower since I voted yesterday, so this is why I only can vote one. I don't want to go into too much detail on voting because I covered this in the last video. Just know that I think it's highly beneficial to put all your Yaps to work by voting, because that might lead to a bigger Kaito airdrop, but also airdrops from the projects. Speaking about airdrops from the projects, both Anime and Bera distributed Yaps to the top 1000 Yappers by Mindshare. So if you have been in the top 1000, check on both Anime and Berachain if you're eligible to claim. I have videos out on both Anime airdrop and Berachain, so check those videos. I have the links and everything explained there. And what I read is that apparently all the pre-TGE leaderboards need to give a certain allocation to Yappers, so we can be pretty sure that all of those here will reward Yappers. Maybe it's in the top 500, maybe in the top 100, maybe in the top 1000, but it might be useful to post about all those projects here in the pre-TGE leaderboard. OG already announced that they will give an airdrop to Yappers story as well, so make sure to tweet about those. That might give you an airdrop from those projects as well. Now let's talk about my Yaps and how I managed to get more. So this is around the time where I posted my last video, and then I didn't really have the time to be that active on X. I was at the Istanbul conference and I had a lot of stuff to do around that. Apparently the video logs I posted from Istanbul and on Jupiter didn't get me any Yaps. And so last week I started to be more active on X again, also mentioned Kaito again, and interacted with a lot of smart accounts. And that led to me getting more and more Yaps. Started out with 1 Yap or almost 1. And then on Saturday and Sunday, those are the 2 days where I gained the most Yaps per day. The thing is, there's only 25,000 Yaps per day distributed, and it gets harder and harder to get Yaps because people like Vitalik sign up and then they grab 200, 300 or more Yaps out of the fixed supply. So if we think of a fixed supply, that means in times that others aren't as active, it is way easier to gain Yaps. And if we look at this, I will try to reaffirm this over the next weekends, but it looks like people are touching grass, not as are not as active on X, so it might make sense to post a lot on the weekends or interact with other smart accounts or KOLs to get a bigger piece of the pie. What I did was I started to post all my videos that I post on YouTube as well on X, as you can see here. And I did a lot of posts. Also, what seems to work is post longer articles, also mentioning some of the different projects. What also seems to be working pretty good is retweeting as well. Here, like this. That gives you a certain amount of yaps each day. And what I found is once you stop tweeting, the algorithm directly punishes you, because on February 9th I stopped posting around midday. This led to no yaps at all on February 10th. So it's important to get the train rolling, and I find it's easier, as you can see here. Once you start accumulating, you gotta feed the algorithm more and more. And the easiest part to do this is by maybe scheduling some posts, because I know that I'm doing this. If I have 15 minutes, I then go in there and try to schedule at least 2 to 3 posts that will be released over the day, so the algorithm gets some traction. What's really important is, because I see a lot of farming, is that the answers need to be meaningful. Just a GM or nice thread or something like that won't give you any yaps. If you interact with the content, ask questions, then those are the things that will give you yaps. Again, don't give up if you haven't earned any yaps so far. It's getting harder and harder with all those new people signing up, with Vitalik now in the game. More and more people join. There's over 300,000 people now that have signed up. So if you managed at least to get 1/100th of a yap, you're still doing great. So don't give up. Let me know if you have any strategies on how to get more yaps. And then thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.